Call of the hour, one simple action to end all wars. God creates the cure before the disease, and you actually hold the key to end all wars and to start living in a brave new world. When Moses, the first Redeemer, came to the Jews to announce Exodus from Egypt, they didn't believe him because of shortness of breath from hard labor. So before you hear the message from the last Redeemer, Moses of our generation, you are invited to go from stressful fight or flight mode of operation into rest and digest state of relaxation. Take the attention from your brain and into your heart. Focus on your breath. Empty the lungs of air. Breathe in quietly through the nose. Hold the breath for a moment and breathe out slowly but forcefully through the mouth. Repeat. Inhale quietly through the nose. Hold the breath for a moment and exhale slowly but forcefully through the mouth. And one more time. Inhale quietly through the nose. Hold the breath for a moment and exhale slowly but forcefully through the mouth. God, grant me the serenity to accept redemption here and now as the only true reality, courage to change my exile duplicity mindset to redemption unity consciousness, and the wisdom to know how to publicize this truth of unfolding redemption to the world, as the prophet of the generation, King Moshiach, also known as Lubavitcher Rebbe, required of me. Back in 1992, this messenger from God announced that we're witnessing the fulfillment of the prophecy of Isaiah, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares. Nation shall not live the sword against nation, neither they shall learn war anymore. World leaders met in New York, including the two superpowers of Russia and the United States, and made peace. They proclaimed the beginning of a new era of demilitarization, for all nations will reduce their arms production, call an end to war, will work together and use their resources for the betterment of all people. The above didn't happen by itself. According to the messenger, Moshiach himself made it possible as part of unfolding redemption. Today, exactly 30 years later, in light of current events, some people might doubt these joyous prophetic announcements of redemption of the prophet of the generation who's on target 100% of the time. He told us at the outset of his leadership that it's certain that his intention will be carried out regardless of what we do. Yet in order that it should be in a manner of kindness and mercy, we must exert ourselves and do that which he requires and demands of us. Precisely for this reason, if you are Jewish, I dare you to publicize his most essential prophecy. God needs participation of every Jew to agree, will, and proclaim that not only the time of redemption has come, but it's here and now literally, in a simple sense. All we need is to open the eyes to see the true and complete redemption in actuality. By announcing this truth, King Moshiach Lubavitcher Rebbe told us what to do and how to do it, but that's his doing, not yours. He specifically told us that he did all he could and he turned it over to us. Now it's your turn until every Jew does it. And if you're not Jewish, I dare you to tell this vital truth to the Jews so that they can finally fulfill their purpose of God-chosen people to bring the light of unfolding redemption to the nations. The time is now, it's long overdue. Any military conflict in the last 30 years is a physical manifestation of the war in our heads, between our trust in God and His messenger and our doubts, fears, and reservations, which in turn create illusion of separation and duality, us and them, divide and conquer. But you have a choice to accept and announce the true reality of redemption, in Hebrew Geula, thereby co-creating peace, unity, oneness, and wholeness. So if you want to end all wars, I dare you to defy your limited human logic, rise above the matrix you're in by agreeing with God's infinite wisdom and proclaiming Geula redemption here and now as prophet required of us. Just like we received the Torah at Mount Sinai and without hesitation announced in unison, we will do and we will hear with no questions asked. Same attitude is needed today when our situation is so extraordinary that it requires extraordinary measures. God doesn't need your virtual likes, hearts, or smiles in social networks, but actual physical consent, announcement, and publicity of this joyous truth to others. I dare you to trust in God and His messenger. When your eyes will open, all your doubts will disappear. King Moshiach Lubavitcher Rebbe told us that in merit of our trust in God, together with the holy nonsense, the redemption will materialize and manifest for all. And not just simple trust, which means certainty, but complete trust, when there is not even a straw to hold on to, when everything seems to fall apart. If happily acknowledging Geula here and now, when reality bites and appears to contradict the joyous announcements of redemption, if this is not complete trust in God and His messenger, if this proclamation of prophetic truth is not total holy nonsense at such crucial hour, what is? We were also told that redemption will manifest through song and joyous melody, so here it is.
Redemption here, no Geula portion. Redemption here, no Geula portion. Moshiach כבר בא, Moshiach כבר בא. בשירה ובזמרה, Moshiach כבר בא, Moshiach כבר בא. איזה כיף בגאולה. Redemption here, no Geula portion. Redemption here, no Geula portion. Мосhiach уже пришел, освобождение привел. Мосhiach варба, Moshiach варба. בשירה ובזמרה, Moshiach варба, Moshiach варба. איזה כיף בגאולה. Redemption here, no Geula portion. Redemption here, no Geula portion. Moshiach уже пришел,